Getting the right bass can be super difficult if you make house or techno, but I want to show you some things I've learned about layering kicks and basses that have just improved my game. I started out with just this kick, but I didn't have enough knock. So I cut out the high frequencies and I added this top kick, then I filtered it. And to my ears, this sounded a lot better. What I did here was resample that kick and drowned it in reverb. And then I added a sidechain automation manually with the utility. And for the bass line, I have 3 layers, which is super important here. If you notice this top bass only has 2 notes, that's going to be our sub. And the reason we're doing that is because our kick is almost half a beat long, and we do have that low end reverb. So this sub is acting as an offbeat bass, and the layered basses help keep that full 16th rhythm. So I have the kickstart turned off on the sub because it's not getting in the way of any of the kicks. This is what our serum preset looks like. We have a sub oscillator, 1 octave up, square at 0, and a slightly detuned saw, 1 octave up, filtering everything at MG low 24, a little bit of res, a little bit of drive, and then we have this envelope 2, that's routed to the sub level, this filter, and 1 more filter at the end. Add a little more cleanliness. Now this might be my favorite bass I've ever made. I used this dirt saw wave with 14 unison, and I brought the phase all the way down and the randomness about 57. And you might not think that's important, but trust me, it is. I have this random monster wave at this wave position, this amount of detune, and I'm using a band 24 cutoff with that much res, that much drive. We have the second envelope routed to this rectify mix. We're using this special peak filter at this cutoff frequency with that amount of drive. An OTT, cranking the gain about 9, and with the kick and the bass. Now we have this last top layer, which is just an altered version of that last preset. This LFO is moving this peak cutoff. We're filtering a lot out, and it's also playing just an octave above. Looking like a snack, but it ain't too sweet.